Cheers, I do, buckaroos, and how the heck are you? Yeah, you never know if I'm going to speak or not, huh? I don't know why I started doing those silent videos, just kind of one of those moods. And now it's kind of become a thing. anyways, I digress. Hey, man, I hope you're all hanging in there and making it through this whatever the hell it is. This pandemic, quarantine, police state, whatever it ends up to be. Yeah, man, it's a little scary. So I picked this up long before I knew we were going to be in this situation. Yeah, I bought it because it was clearanced out for $10. It is 70 proof, a Revelstoke root beer flavored whiskey. So I poured myself, what I have here is actually just a tad over an ounce and a half. Let's just see the back of that so you can see what I've got in there. This is a Jameson glass, holds an ounce and a half up to that line. I'm a little bit over that line. So anyway, cheers, man. Here's to you, here's to me, however we should disagree. Fuck you, here's to me. So how's everybody hanging in there, right? You doing okay? Is life treating you okay, man? Things are tough. I want to help people, right? I want to bring food to people when we're supposed to, not have contact. At this point, I mean, we're not supposed to leave our houses unless absolutely necessary. I feel like I want to cook for the entire neighborhood and just drop food off on their doorstep, man. Because that's my nature. That's kind of how my family always was. My dad, mom always had kind of an open door policy. We took in all sorts of strays. And anytime a friend needed something, we were there, man. I feel like that's what I ought to be doing right now. And to rinse down or wash down or however you call it, that root beer whiskey is some little helper, man. A classic mother's little helper. I don't know this to be 100% fact, but I'm pretty sure that they've made some changes to this beer over the years, because I remember the original incarnations being a little more malty. What we've got here, this 7% beer, really feels like a West Coast IPA, or what they call them out here. It says right on the label, Midwest Coast IPA. And although I don't have an official definition for that, how I take that to mean is they're kind of feeding off the West Coast a little bit. But it does have some Midwest sensibilities about it, meaning it does have some malt. It does have some malt for those hops to hang on to. So being a Midwest Coast, what you're going to get, excuse me, I know it's itching like nobody's business. What you're going to get is a lot of tropical fruit and a lot of citrus. What I get mostly, what I get right up front anyway, to be honest with you, is a whole lot of tangerine. Some grapefruit mixed with some pineapple, passion fruit. You might find mango, papaya in there. That would be unusual. That's really up to your taste buds and how familiar you are with those fruits, to be honest with you. I mean, if you don't eat papaya on a daily basis, are you going to really taste it in your beer? Probably not. So your mind is going to interpret those flavors and aromas as something else. What you got here is a beer that is very hop forward, but it has a nice malt presence, which personally is what I think an IPA ought to be, Midwest Coast or otherwise. I am. I make a point and then I slam it down. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, Beer Drinker, per Beer Wisdom, man. Hey, cheers, man. Whatever you guys need to do to get through the day, hell, we all have to do what we do to get through the day. Don't judge others. Don't criticize others. Help your neighbor. Let us all help each other to get through to the next day. I am Tom. Let's end on an uplifting message, shall we? I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, prolific beer drinker, per Beer Wisdom man. All right, good guy. Cheers, guys. Have a good one.